Our next speaker on stage is the man who doesn't need a lot of introduction. Kila mtu anamjua. Our main sponsor for the last 10 years. Because with 1 shilling, you can call more. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Safaricom Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Bob Collymore.
Principal Secretary for the Ministry of Sports, Arts and Culture, Honorable Patrick Mamutia. Principal Secretary for the Ministry of ICT, Honorable Joseph Tiampati. Sports Commissioner, my good friend Gordon Oloch. Chairman and founder of Soya, Paul Tergat. Who says that age doesn't take it out on sportsmen? Many of you might have seen the photograph in the newspapers last week. It shows that even a 55-year-old can beat a former world champion over a distance of 3 meters. We appreciate the role that sports plays in our national identity. The contribution of sports in transforming lives is the reason that we have supported Soya Awards and Paul, who has become a very good friend over the years, for the past 10 years. The Soya has raised the profiles of athletes in all sports disciplines and continues to improve their performance both locally and internationally. Safaricom is one of the leading supporters of sports in Kenya, and quite possibly, alongside, I know, one of our co-sponsors tonight, but quite possibly in East Africa. And for the past 13 years, we've sponsored the Lewa Marathon, and this year we did so to the tune of 11 million shillings. We took up the title sponsorship of the Safaricom Sevens in 2010, and this year we spent 40 million shillings. And we've extended this to the 7th series around the country. Now, I travel the world extensively, and there are 2 things that Kenya is known for. One is M-Pesa. And with M-Pesa, you know, we've taught the world how we can use technology to change lives. And the second thing, of course, is athletics, where we taught the world how to run fast. And this makes us proud, very proud, to be associated with our athletes. And it's for this reason that this year we launched the Safaricom Athletics Series. We spent 40 million shillings sponsoring 15 races this year, because it's through these races that the future talent is identified and nurtured as the stars of tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, the achievements that we celebrate today are the results of sheer hard work and dedication of our sporting heroes. It's certainly not the results of personal physicians, dietitians, and state-of-the-art training equipment. Now, let me tell you of a conversation I had with my deaf athlete friends. They said to us one day when they came for sponsorship, they said, you know, we cannot hear the firing gun. And so we would like some help to have the starting blocks, which has a light, and that tells you when to go. And I said, sure, you know, we're happy to help you. And they said, well, we're going to Bulgaria, so we'll speak with some of our colleagues who are also deaf to see if we can source this product. And when they came back from Bulgaria, stripping me of the 17 million shillings, which they did, I said, did you find the starting blocks? They said, no, you know, man, when we asked these people, they said, you Kenyans, you run fast enough. We don't need to help you. Now, I'd like you to imagine, ladies and gentlemen, just for a moment, what they could achieve if these sportsmen, and indeed the sportsmen and women in this room, if they could be better equipped. And that is why at Safaricom, we're moving beyond merely sponsoring people and events. And that is why we are committing more than 210 million shillings to the new Safaricom Stadium at Kasarani and the indoor arena, despite what some of our MPs might say. And that is why we are advancing discussions with the Sports Commissioner to understand what infrastructure we can provide to develop short-distance athletes, because I, for one, do not believe that Kenya can only run long distance. For us, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about the instant gratification of short-term marketing. For us at Safaricom, it's about building capacity in sports. It's about giving us something else of which to be proud in Kenya. It's about playing a role in transforming the lives of our sporting heroes. Sportsmen and women here tonight, you are our champions. We respect what you do. We believe in you. You bring us together as a country, and each victory won brings us a consuming feeling of patriotism and belonging. Because when you win, we all win. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.